Ever wondered why bad things happen to good people? It's a question as old as time itself, a riddle that has entangled the minds of philosophers, theologians, and psychologists alike. Throughout history, we've sought answers in the pages of Holy Scriptures, in the wisdom of ancient philosophers, and the theories of modern psychology. Why do misfortunes befall those who seemingly don't deserve it? Why do the virtuous suffer while the wicked thrive? It's a perplexing, profound question that continues to baffle us. A question that stirs up deep emotions and leads us on a quest for understanding. But what if the answer isn't as complex as we make it out to be? What if we've been looking at it all wrong, putting the blame on ourselves when we aren't at fault? Could it be that we are not the ones to blame for the bad things that happen to us? The scriptures provide an unexpected answer to our question. In our quest to find answers, we often turn to the Bible, a treasure trove of wisdom that's been guiding people for millennia. One scripture that stands out in this context is from the book of John, chapter 10, verse 10. It says, "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." This verse provides a profound insight into our predicament. Who is this thief the scripture talks about? It's none other than the devil himself. The devil, often shrouded in deceit and falsehood, seeks to rob us of our joy, peace, and fulfillment. He operates in shadows, spinning a web of lies that convinces us to blame ourselves for the adversities we face. But let's pause and reflect. If the thief, the devil, is the one who comes to steal, kill, and destroy, then who is it that promises life in its fullness? That's right, it's God. God's perfect will for us is not to live in guilt, sorrow, or self-blame. Instead, He desires for us to live a life of happiness, fulfillment, and purpose, a life that is full and abundant. So when we find ourselves grappling with guilt and self-blame, let's remember this scripture. Let's remember that it's not God's will for us to carry the burden of blame. The devil may try to deceive us, to make us believe that we are the cause of our own pain. But the truth, as revealed in the scriptures, is that the devil, not us, is the one who brings about the bad things in our lives. Yet there's hope. We are not powerless in this battle. We can stand firm, armed with the truth, and fight the devil's deception. We can reclaim our joy, our peace, and our fulfillment. Because the truth is, we are not meant to live in the shadows of guilt and self-blame. We are meant to live in the light of God's love, basking in the fullness of life He promises. The devil, not us, is the one who brings about the bad things in our lives. But why do we often find ourselves blaming ourselves for the bad things that happen? The answer can be found in the oldest trick in the book, the devil's deception. Let's take a step back and revisit Genesis 3 verses 4 to 5. Here, the serpent, the devil in disguise, deceived Eve into disobeying God's command. The devil is a master manipulator, always twisting the truth to suit his nefarious needs. This deception continues today. The devil tricks us into believing that we are at fault for the misfortunes that befall us. He convinces us that our mistakes are our own doing, not a result of his influence. This blame game is his way of maintaining control, keeping us burdened with guilt and shame, and far from the love and grace of God. We must remember it's not us but the devil who is the real culprit. The devil deceives us into blaming ourselves for his actions. So, what should we do when bad things happen? Well, the answer to that question can be found in the heart of the scriptures. In the book of James, chapter 4, verse 7, it says, "Submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you." This verse isn't just a comforting phrase, it's a call to action. When the world seems to be falling apart around you, don't let the devil use that as an opportunity to sneak in and convince you that it's all your fault. Stand strong and resist his deceptive whispers. Submit to God, trust in his perfect will, and let him guide you through the storm. It's not about blaming ourselves for the troubles we face. It's about realizing where the true blame lies and standing up to it. So here's the challenge for you today. Stand strong, resist the deception. Remember, when bad things happen, it's not your fault. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you.